I was, I think, inspired to be a host. At the beginning, there was all the initial shock of what we were seeing on the television, on the news, and I think what made me want to do something, because you want to, in some way, you want to help. It was the first thing that I thought we could do that would perhaps make a difference. Joining the scheme to become a host was quite easy. The months that followed were quite drawn out because once we'd made contact, we had to wait quite a long time for visas and paperwork, and there were a lot of phone calls. So we met initially online. I actually, through my work, I was involved with refugees and Ukrainian families coming over to East Sussex. So I was supporting them. And I had joined a Facebook group, and Katerina popped up on the Facebook group saying that she wanted to come and study here. And I initially just got into contact with her, and it was as easy as that. And we started chatting and getting to know each other online. So there are lots of benefits to welcoming a guest into your home. The benefits are that it teaches you so much more about the situation. You get a real picture of what is really happening, and you can't get that from the news, and you can't get that from, what you hear. So actually having Katerina here and hearing her story, it made it real, and it made us realise, what was going on. It made us very grateful. One of the cultural and language issues that did come up initially was the fact that a lot of English people use please and thank you an awful lot, and Eastern Europeans perhaps don't. And I think it was something we had to get used to. The experience of having Katerina here has been extremely rewarding. It's been fun. We've learnt such a lot from her. My grown-up children have learnt a lot from her about just what she's been through, and certain traditions and things that have cropped up over the year. So building relationships with Katerina was really easy. She was a bit younger than my daughter. I was used to having young people around. I was off work because of an operation I'd had, so I had a lot of time to take her out and show her around, take her for tea, and we got to know each other, and it was a really nice time before Christmas. The Homes for Ukraine scheme is amazing. It's been very supportive. The newsletters that I get, I find really interesting to find out what's going on. They always, they're on the end of the phone if you need them, and it's just been a very good experience. There's been links where we can go and kind of find information out. We also visited the Ukrainian cafe so that Katerina could meet some other young people. Yes, I can't fault it. I would advise anyone who's considering becoming a host to go for it, because it's for us, it's been a really positive experience. I think that it's helping somebody else, even if it's just one person, you're doing something good, and it's enriched our lives. It's been a really positive thing to do.